Hey, it's your girl, Nancy O'Brien Simpson, in beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio. And we're not going to talk about politics. We're not going to talk about the holidays. We are going to talk about UFOs, UAPs. Who doesn't love a good UFO? E.T., Star Wars, Star Trek, Contact. Who doesn't love talking about ETs? I never even thought about them. I mean, they were nothing to me until COVID came. And then I was stuck in my house for a year and a half and I became obsessed with UFOs. And right about that time, 2017, well, a little before, the New York Times had on the front page that UFOs were here, basically, and that the United States government had secret programs that were investigating them. Front page, New York Times. I think that kind of makes them real. And then Congress had 3 years so far of congressional hearings on UFOs and secret government programs that have been tracking them and actually retrieving craft and reverse engineering them. And they've had admirals, rear admirals, generals, CIA, high ups, directors, all pilots, all telling the same story, that they're here and that we have governmental programs that are investigating them. It's like, OMG. Now, we have no idea who they are. We don't know, like, okay, so they're here, but who the heck are they? Some people think that they are extraterrestrial from another planet and they've learned how to bend time or how to find a portal and get to the earth. Other people think that they are extra dimensional, ultra dimensional, like that they're in some type of another dimension and they come down here from that dimension, and that there's kind of a consciousness element to them, not just brick and mortar, but a consciousness element. And still others think that they're demonic or angelic. And still other people think that they might have been here all along living in the sea. Now, add to this, and don't think I'm crazy, but not hundreds, but thousands of people claim they have been abducted. And these aren't weird people. These are regular Americans swear they've been abducted and that their sperm and eggs have been taken, which is kind of scary because it makes you think, okay, hybrids, which I know is a bridge too far, but now, what are we to make of all this? What are we to make? Okay, so what if they really are here? And we have no idea. Are they friendly? Are they nefarious? But what if Congress thinks they're here? All these generals and rear admirals and the commercial pilots and the Navy pilots, they've all seen them. So what if they're here? Here's my takeaway. It makes me nervous. I don't like the idea that they're out there and who knows who they are. Think about okay, so they could be millions of years ahead of us, right? And they could be 100, we could look to them like cows and ants look like to us. We're warring. We have billionaires and people starving on our planet, and we rape and we plunder, and they could look at us like these Neanderthal warrior race, which we kind of are. So they could do to us, they could eat us, put us in zoos, make purses. I mean, that's what we do to animals. The takeaway to me is, in all of this, the takeaway is we have no idea who they are, what they are, why they're here. But it makes me want to love the animals that I consider underneath me more. I want to understand that on the earth, all of the earth animals are one. We're earthlings and we're friends. And it makes me just want to be nicer to the squirrels than I already am, and nicer to all the animals. And even more important, what about people we consider our enemies? Iran, Russia, China, if we saw all these weird things appear in the sky, what would we do? We would all have to band together. We would all have to realize we are one earth, brothers and sisters. Now, this is what Ronald Reagan said. He said, perhaps we need an outside universal threat to make us recognize our common bond. I think how quickly our worldwide differences would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside the world. Ronald Reagan said it. We'd all become brothers and sisters. We would all band together. I don't think we have to wait until we have aliens in the sky to band together. Let's try and start to love each other, really. The animals, our enemies, let's band together as earthlings who love each other. I am Nancy O'Brien Simpson. Have a great day.